Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What it do, everyone? It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Welcome to the Friday night live stream somewhere from deep below the Earth's surface, guys. I'm on location right now, so I thought this would be kind of fun to kind of jump in here tonight someplace different. It is great to see all of you guys on here. It looks like everyone is jumping into the chat. Give me the thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me okay and see me okay. I want to make sure everything is looking good and sounding good for you guys. Looks like we've got Carl Broussard, thumbs up. Great to see you there. Everyone is jumping in over here very quickly tonight. Everything seems to be moving along very, very quick. Great to see all of you guys. It's been just a little bit, especially with my eye situation that I've had here, which we'll talk about in just a second. So good times across the board. We'll give everybody time to get situated. We're going to be doing a review tonight, as always. About a half hour in, of course, there, and then we'll talk about all what's been going on for the last couple of weeks and naturally what's going to be coming up for the week, and we'll go from there. But it is great to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, as always, 8 o'clock sharp. I try and do this at least once a week whenever possible there to connect with you guys, because I definitely love decompressing after the week naturally and really kind of getting to it. But I am so glad to be here with you guys tonight for a little bit. Great to see everybody in here. Let me jump to the very top and see who we've got in here right now. Carl Broussard jumping in here. Matt Dummett's in the house as well. Foodie86, what it do, what it do. We've got Drew's food reviews as well. Great to see you, great to see you. Randy Molina, what's shaking? Great to see you as well. Michael Domeyer is in the house. Hey there, Ian and everyone. Great to see you guys. It is so awesome to see all of you guys just flooding in here right now. I bet you were wondering if I wasn't going to be on tonight, naturally. Of course, you can always follow me on social media, especially on Instagram. If anything should come up, of course, you'll find it there first, if anything there. But I couldn't wait to see you guys tonight, naturally, because it's been a minute. And we're going to get to it here. So let's see. Who else do we have? Urza Ender's in the house, of course. Tony Montana. Kyle Broussard, great to see you. How's your eye from the blood vessel? It is still kind of pretty much there. It's better, but it definitely makes me feel a little freaky when I'm talking to people naturally. So I've kind of adopted my old gangster sunglasses that I have on, the Thug Life sunglasses from back in the day. So I think I'm going to be wearing those for a little while because I like them actually too. And it's kind of fun to kind of use those again too back in the day, currently as well. But can't really explain what happened there with that. I just had a lot of pain one morning and I felt something, and then I kind of just rubbed my eyes slightly, not enough to do anything. And then when I looked at myself in the mirror, it was like spread all the way around, and it kind of freaked me out. So naturally, I went to urgent care. I was looked at, and they basically said there's nothing you can do except kind of wait it out 2 to 4 hours or 2 to 4 weeks, essentially, before it goes away. So my body's beginning to absorb it naturally. I'm beginning to see a little bit more white in my eye. But it's not enough to my liking naturally when I'm talking to people. So with the lights on me right now, you may be trying to focus right over here in the corner. So I'll try not to look left and right too much. But it's freaky. It's definitely freaky. A very freak thing. I've never had anything happen like that to me before. Chicago Leg 20, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. We're all ready to peep this out from THZ9491. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Drew's food reviews, as we mentioned earlier there. Hope it's a frosty one and a banging one, a lovely one indeed. You know, Drew, I got to take a look at your review of the street chalupas over at Taco Bell. I saw you just put that out there. Definitely a cheesy situation. For those of you guys who don't know, as you probably should, considering the name of his title right there, Drew's Food Reviews. Of course, he's got those channels, rocking it on YouTube. The Mad Hatter himself, or Hattus Maximus, I should say, doing something with every review, practically with like a new hat. So jump on over, give Drew a follow, of course. No need to tell him Ian K sent you because he's on the stream right now. I think he's going to know it, so it's all good. Urza Ender, love the Sonic Triple Smasher Burger. Yes, I was so blown away by that. That is my all-time favorite burger. Spoiler alert, I really loved it from Sonic. I couldn't believe it. Definitely on point with the way that they're doing that smash burger. I was very impressed with the overall quality of it, especially doing the triple. It only comes in a double or a triple. But do the triple, trust me, you'll thank me later. It's made to order and it is absolutely delicious. So really, really good. That is something that I would probably get again for what it is there. Even though it's a little bit more expensive here in Southern Cali, it was really, really good. Let's see, official channel of the Frog Mafia, welcome, as always. Great to see you, great to see you. Doopy Piper, what's going on? Where's the video at? This intro is too long, I need my food news. Well, we are in effect for you tonight, so thanks so much for jumping in. Great to see you. Let's see. Urza Ender, love the chicken with the red hot sauce from Fatburger. Yes, that was definitely something I came across, I want to say about a week or two ago, and I finally was able to get that footage down and put that together. I've been really kind of spacing my content, as you've probably seen, because of my eye, and I still have to kind of continue to do that just a little bit to keep the stress level down. So I'm trying to keep it together, and that way there's not too much gapping in between, maybe a couple of days at the most. But all the new stuff, naturally, you're going to see. I'm already in pre-production, I should say, on a few new things that are going to be coming out as well. So good times there. Just so you guys know, they brought back the cheesy breakfast melts over at BK, which I just saw my buddy the endorsement. We were talking about that. He just put out his review, so make sure you jump on over and take a look at the 2024 version of that as well. I put that up in my community tab this morning for the bacon version. Pooty Duty, let's see, have you ever heard from the food blogger Robbie P2 Vlogs? That sounds familiar. I want to say, I think that was somebody associated with Outlaws Generation, if I'm not mistaken, from Mike over there. I think I've not personally spoken with that individual, but I've seen that name before. I've seen that name before for sure. Contrail, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. All right, let me shoot on down over here. Kyle Broussard, your sister's home. It's a possibility. You never know. Undisclosed location, very deep below the Earth's surface right now. Considering how hot it is in Southern California, I can tell you, any way I can get away from the heat, the better. We've been in triple digits for days now, and it's not going to be easing up until into next week. So it's really been a very murderous summer here in Southern California, especially with the wildfires, mostly a little further up north. But it's been pretty crazy. It's been pretty crazy indeed. Let's see here. Krabby Granny, what's going on? Great to see you. Michael Lambert's in effect. Thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. Let me see here. My chat just went up. Hang on one second. I see Funky Fresh is in the house. Shout outs to good old Funk. Where is he hailing from these days? Let's see here. Let's see. Drew says, I am in the Peep Cave East. It's a cave, so to speak, actually. There's a lot of really, really cool sports things around me here, I got to tell you. Let's see here. Going further on down. James Morrison, thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. Glad the worst part of the year is behind you. Time for those fall vibes, brother. You know, actually, right before I went live, just so you guys know, I checked to see when I started my Halloween goodies last year, and it looks like the middle of the month, around my anniversary date on, is when I started switching over the lights in my office. So I'll probably do that naturally this year, actually, after another couple of weeks from now, and then we'll be in official Halloween mode all the way through Halloween as well. So very excited to get that going there. So middle of the month on, and guys, we're coming up on my 11th anniversary on YouTube on August 15th, which is crazy to think about everything that's gone on since then. It's been very much a ride through this point, I got to tell you. Urza, your eye is getting better. Yes, definitely it is getting better. Thankfully, a lot of the red is kind of beginning to kind of fade, even though you can kind of see it in there. I was really worried. I really got scared when I saw that, because I was like, oh my God, it's something with my retina. But naturally, it's all the blood vessels outside of the retina there. So there's no drops I can put in my eye. Nothing's going to fix that. It's pretty much under the lens, but inside the area there. So it is what it is. Let's see. Barry Huddle, what's going on? Nice to catch you live. I appreciate you jumping on. Thanks so much for jumping. Doesn't hurt as much. It was hurting around my eye a little bit after that, and then eventually it got a little bit more dull, and now it feels like it's okay. I can see normally, knock on wood. It stays, hopefully it stays like that as well, but it just looks real funky as well too. Let's see here. It seems like there's more trolls in here than usual, according to official channel Frog Mafia. No worries. Let's all be nice. Yes, please, please, please. Of course, I do have some moderators that are available to, I guess, silence a few things if they need to, but I think we have a pretty good community here, so I'm glad that people are here to check it out. And naturally, as they say, if you don't have trolls, if you don't have people dropping really bad comments or whatnot on your content, you haven't arrived. So technically, I guess I've made it. Yay, Mom, I've made it. Drew, yes, you know we all do those bomb sexy reviews from back in the day. You already know. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see, Large, can you do the drive-through Pete more often? Yes, I do. I try not to overdo it at the same time, but I like to give you guys something like out of the blue. You'll see that. I mean, it's kind of peppered in there at the same time. So as things get easier, and especially with the heat, it'll definitely get easier. So just plan on seeing more of that, of course. Official channel, The Frog Mafia. Sonic Burger was impressive. Yes, I thought so too. I thought so too. I think what I'm going to do going forward there, I'm going to let you guys know about what's going to be coming up for the future here in just a little bit as well. But if I do happen to be traveling anywhere, I'm going to actually bring a little bit more of a higher quality camera that I can plug into my USB on my laptop just to increase it. Right now I'm running at a 720p resolution, so it's okay, I guess, for what it is. But I know I want to make it a little bit crisper for you guys. So watch for that down the road as well. But mostly in my office, you know, as I'm doing my stuff there as well too. So Funky Fresh is in the house. Great to see you as always. You already know what it is. Let's see here. Larry Nguyen just got home from the gym. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sweet Shay, what's going on? Oops, I'm from behind the stream. No worries. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Terrace Manufactured Home Community Support, what's going on? That guy and his hats are lame. Get a new shtick. No, no, no. It's personality. It's personality. I definitely dig it. I've been watching the Olympics kind of on and off here and there. Nothing too crazy. I mean, I kind of like the Winter Olympics a little bit more for some reason. The summer is cool, though, for what it is. But in 2028, it's going to be here in Los Angeles again. And it hasn't been here since 1984, and I was 11 when it's been there. So it's going to be great to see that. Funky Fresh, yes, it's been a while. It's been a while. And Tony Montana, believe it or not, I have not seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet, but I did want to wear the shirt naturally because of the comic accurate suit that Hugh Jackman's wearing in it. But I do plan on checking it out this coming week. I'm trying not to see any spoilers online, but believe me, there's a few that have kind of creeped in there, unfortunately, that people start posting little clips with things. So I have seen a couple of things, but every time I just quickly shy away from it. So I want to go in as clean as I possibly can with it as well. It doesn't help that the stars of the show, you know, naturally with Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds and even their director has been posting little clips from it. It's like, dude, it hasn't even been a week yet. Don't post anything, please. Barry, yes, the cheesy melts. They're definitely good stuff there for breakfast over at BK. Looking forward to trying one of those possibly. I mean, I did the bacon version, and the only other versions they have naturally are the sausage and the ham. So we'll have to see if I make my way back over there again. Let's see. Funky is saying that Barry's hut hole name is classic. Fill me in. Fill me in. THZ 9497, happy anniversary. Congratulations, 11 years and more to come. Yes, it's kind of crazy to think about how much time has gone by, guys. That's a lot of food reviews. A lot of food reviews. Bud Smelly, are you inside Yankees Stadium? I am not, but take a look. You may notice a couple of bats over here. There's a lot of sports memorabilia that's around me here right now. It's pretty amazing stuff. We'll have to see about something down the road, maybe to see until if I can get authorization. But good times. But like I said, I am in a secret bunker location far below the depths of our planet. If you guys have watched Fallout on Amazon, that'll probably give you an idea. They try and make it look as home as possible, even though the nuclear fallout has happened and everything is kind of crazy right now. But crazy stuff there, crazy stuff. Official channel, glad your eye is getting better. Scary stuff. Yes, I was very, very nervous. I almost like had a panic attack. I was like, oh my God, what do I do here? I mean, I just making calls and what is this? That type of thing. So it's crazy. It really is. Larry Nguyen is saying to Funky Fresh, I had you heard of funky sauce. I will let him answer that. Randy Molina, have you tried Charlie's kimchi cheesecake? I haven't seen that. No, I haven't actually. And I have a Charlie's close by as well. Drew, you should do a Popeyes review while the eyes are healing. You know, I look at Popeyes on occasion to see what's new there because they don't really come out with anything new since they're on this kick with wings lately. But I see what you're doing with the play on words there, Drew. Just as long as my eyes didn't pop, so to speak. Okay, I was worried about that. Danielita Torres, any plans for the weekend? Basically just content creating and trying to beat the heat. I'm really trying to take it easy with my eye. I am going to have a new piece of content I'm going to have out on Sunday for you guys. You'll have this stream available on Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. And of course, anything that you guys may want to catch up on, you always have the playlists available here on the channel, as well as facebook.com/Peep This Out Show, which you'll find that link down below as well. That actually is my Facebook page where you're seeing a lot of my content from the past and a lot of the recent stuff being put on there as well. If you guys can do me a solid and watch some of those pieces of content as well, I'm trying to get my watch time up there as well. That would be amazing. So facebook.com/Peep This Out Show. Make sure you guys are following me there for sure. Let's see here. Mugno, what's going on? What do you normally eat when you're not reviewing food? Guys, believe it or not, it's not crazy. I really eat a lot of chicken, a lot of fish. I cook a lot at home. I usually take the protein out of whatever it is that I'm reviewing naturally, because it's usually not like a combo that I get, and I put everything in there and I make it with something that day or like the next day. As well, but I have kind of a basic, kind of like a flatline diet where it's really nothing crazy at all. I mean, that's one of the reasons I think I love reviewing fast food, because it gives me a chance to kind of try a little bit of fun stuff, so to speak, and kind of keep the balance there as well. You got to have a little bit of something in moderation. Just don't overdo it. There's no need to get fries and drinks with a lot of these things. You just want to see the main item at the same time. So chicken, fish, I snack here and there, pretzels. I'm kind of addicted to Coke Zero, so unfortunately I do literally have a habit that's becoming, I think, like 2 to 3 cans a day, I guess, which is not horrible when you consider they're only 12-ounce cans, but it's still 2 to 3 cans a day of that type of stuff. So and because it's so hot out lately, I haven't been able to do a lot of my cardio like I've been doing, so I do a lot of stuff in my place. So once the heat begins to die down, I can kind of keep that going as well too that way. But I'm staying fairly fit for my age. I'm going to be 51, which is crazy to believe, in September. So I'm trying to do what I can with that. Fallout was a really good series. Yes, love the video games as well, especially New Vegas. Absolutely, they're really, really awesome stuff. Drew, Beneath the Planet of the Peeps. That's funny. That is funny. I did watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That was pretty good as well. Jack Easy, go to Cantor's Deli. Pastrami sandwich is fire. Absolutely. The last time I was there was actually with my sister. A bunch of years back we went there. Really, really good stuff on the west side of town. Really, really good. Claw and Go, what it do? No worries about being late. Glad to see you. I was a little concerned about who is going to be showing up tonight just to see there, but it's great to see all of you guys tonight. Again, it's just really packing in here into this lobby. I still see the activity, which is nuts as well. Well, guys, before we get into the review here in a bit here, let me just give you a quick update. I'm going to be doing a multi-streaming format. I'm going to try and get it launched next Friday. You may see me on and off during this coming week doing a testing thing here and there with it. You may see me going online. I'll probably put my little testing 1, 2, 3 thumbnail up. If you ever see that at random times, it could be late at night. It could be, usually probably going to be at night. That's usually when I get home after doing what I got to do for the day. But you're going to be able to see me multi-streaming over to Facebook at the same time. So I'm going to think about maybe even doing it to Instagram. I can pretty much go unlimited to all of my platforms once I figure out and getting my stream keys and doing everything in there. So I think I'm going to start off with Facebook just to kind of get that test going, because what I want to do is eventually integrate all the chat together, so that way I don't have to be in all different places. It's just going to be the format that I'm looking at right now. And then you'll be able to see me on Facebook, and then down the road, it could be Twitter X, it could be Instagram as portrait mode, it could be whichever. So I'm going to be having a lot of fun with that at the same time. So the goal is to get the channel even broader out there and increase the reach at the same time as well. And naturally, with the live streaming aspect of Facebook being pretty solid, that's only going to help that page also, because I'm really trying to build it at the same time. So watch for that stuff coming very, very soon. Again, I'm probably next Friday we'll try it officially, but there'll be a few testing sessions I may do during the week between now and then. So if you do happen to see me go live with like that little testing 1, 2, 3 thumbnail, just know that I'm not actually doing a full live stream for like an hour or two, whatever it is. It's going to be basically just kind of doing the testing to make sure everything is looking good and that the formatting looks good and that type of stuff too there. And maybe integrating and chatting with you guys as well. So I'm going to have different windows open to look and see there. So it should be a lot of fun to do. I use OBS, so there's a lot of plugins and things that I can do, and I found one that everybody recommends, and it's very easy to do. I've watched a lot of tutorials on it. I've seen exactly how it works, and it's the same as YouTube with my stream key and my ID. I just have to get it for all the other platforms, and then guys, we're good to go. It's going to be kind of like going everywhere. So that's pretty fun. I've been looking forward to doing that for a long time. So Larry Nguyen, sorry about last week. Yes, this issue with my eye came up right then, and it was a very, very bad thing. So I basically took a few days, and I was sleeping, trying to get right, and then eventually obviously being seen by a doc and everything too. So I'm really glad about that though. But just so you guys know, there has been plenty of content for you guys there just from this past week alone, naturally. Of course, with the Taco Bell goodness, with the cheesy street chalupas, the nacho fries, and all that good stuff there. Church's tender wraps, in there as well too, which was really fun to check out there. Quarter Pounder, the Smoky BLT QPC 2024, that edition. I did the double originally, so the single I wanted to give a shot on that one. The Saucy Chicken Sandwich from KFC, of course, using the Honey Sriracha. And guys, of course, the Sonic, the Triple Smasher, Triple Sonic Smasher on that one. And then today with Fat Burger, with their Nashville hot seasoning, Frank's Red Hot branded. And I got to say, very impressed with the quality of that. Price is a little up there, but a banging situation. Definitely a banging situation there. So guys, if you guys have seen my recent review today for the chicken tenders, how many banging situations did you hear today? I'm kind of curious to know if anyone was keeping count. So let me know if you actually counted those off. I'm kind of curious, to be honest. Let's see what else we have on here right now. Sticker collecting. Haven't tried the Korean corn dogs yet, but I do want to try. There is a spot that I just saw not far from my sister's pad, actually, that actually has kind of like I think it's called crunchy cheese, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it is. So I think it's opening soon. I'm going to have to take a look and see. We'll have to see there. Let's see. Nayray 255. Pete, which jerseys do you have in the rafters behind you? I think there's one of them is a Reggie Jackson, I believe, and Deion Sanders that are autographed in there as well. But again, like I said, I'm being held captive. I mean, I'm in an underground location deep beneath the earth. Just so you know, I don't know if I was brought here. I kind of remember I was driving and then all of a sudden everything went black and then all of a sudden I woke up and like I'm here. So I don't know if something happened, if I was brought here, but I figured, okay, I better make a go of it. The connection's pretty solid for the web here. So let me just see if I can log in and do my stream from here and maybe, you know, have something to review food-wise for you guys. So it's about to go down very shortly here. It's about to go down. Dom's World, what's going on? It's great to see you as well. Great to see you as well. D, 51, you look great. Not even close to 50. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I get that a lot from people. I guess, you know, I have a fairly clean lifestyle for the most part, I guess. So I guess that's, still have some gray hairs. You don't really see them, but, you know, here and there, once in a while. But I appreciate that, D. Thank you. Let's see. Larry Nguyen. I still live in Pasadena. Absolutely. You already know. Steven Carubius, what's going on? Oh my God. Hope you're well. It's been enjoying your reviews. We should grab lunch sometime. Very cool. Absolutely. Oh, we used to work together a long time ago. Steven, shout outs to you, brother. Shout outs to you. Homie hugs all around. Hope everything is going well with you as well. On top of that, I'm glad you're digging the content, my friend. I'm glad you're digging the content. But great to see you. Great to see you. Klon Go, spooky season is coming. Spirit Halloween open today. Guys, like I told you, the very end of July is when they do that. So that day was obviously July 31st. You guys may remember that's my dad's anniversary of his transformation day. So I always take that day and just not do anything. It's just kind of a day to kind of reflect and think about things. So even before then, I started seeing my feed littered with Spirit Halloween, and all the Halloween stuff starts flowing into my social feeds. So you already know what they're doing. It's all starting to come in there. So I'm excited for it always. So, you know, it's leading up to it, and I'm so glad that it's finally here. It's going to be good. Definitely going to be good. Let's see. Randy Molina. Are you going to Caselli's Hamburger? Is in 6 and Normandy. I haven't heard of that there, Randy. Haven't heard of that. If you want to send me some details on social, we'll take a look and see where that is. I mean, I know the general area, obviously, but what they may have. Drew, yes, those late night box openings 101's display setup at 7-Eleven. Absolutely. Now, naturally, when I do the multi-stream, I can't do it from my phone. It's going to have to be naturally on my laptop here because it's going to have all my stuff and the better camera setup there. So, but that would be crazy to do a multi-stream from 7-Eleven from back in the day. Sketch City, if you remember, you already know. Bud Smelly, Ian, you have to call it X, the everything app. Okay, yes, I know they're trying to push it. They're trying to push it. Sweet Shay, so YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Do you have Twitch? I have 2 accounts on Twitter. And I don't use Twitter as much, but that's okay. You know, I do have a Twitch account, but I don't really do anything with it, to be honest. I activated it thinking I was going to be doing something, and I just haven't gotten back to it there naturally. I know it's more of a gaming thing, but naturally, when I see like food review stuff on the gaming channel stuff, it doesn't kind of fit for me like that. So it's not really something that I focus on. But all the other content pieces that I have, of course, because I've been on them for since the beginning. So with Twitter, with Facebook, naturally, Instagram, I have to get back onto with TikTok as well. So there's ways that I can do this. There's a portrait plugin for the thing that I'm going to use that allows me to do it. So I'll be playing around with that. Nayray, OBS is pretty easy to use. Shouldn't be any issues after you get it set up correctly. Smooth sailing. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's very easy. I've watched so many tutorials on it, and I'm excited to give it a go. It should be awesome. The endorsements in the house. What it do, Big Pimpin'? Great to see you. As always, you already know what it is. That's my brother from another right over there. Let's see. Larry Nguyen, you should change your channel to Bangin' Situation instead of Peep This Out. And make people really upset that I'm using that term so much. I see you. I see you, Larry. I appreciate that. Drew's Food Reviews. Aliens. Yo, game over, man. Game over. You already know. Sweet Shay. Yes, there is Wi-Fi at this undisclosed location. And I got to say, the connection is pretty fast. So let me know. Give me the thumbs up if it's looking good and sounding good on your side. Because on my side, everything is looking green as gold. Or green as money, I should say. Yeah, it's definitely looking pretty good. Michael Domer is going to be 44 next Friday. Mike, we're going to be singing for you then, for sure. But shout-outs to you, my friend. Shout-outs to you. That's awesome. Let's see. I looked about 39. Very cool. I appreciate that. THZ 9491. I try. I definitely try. Connor Brown, what's going on, my friend? Thanks so much for jumping on. You already know. And Deppy Slide is in here as well, too. It needs to cool down first. It's been too hot over here in Philly. Yeah, no joke. Like I said, there is like literally the devil is just sitting his butt all across the land right now. And it is just ridiculous. I am over this heat. Absolutely over this heat. And yes, I've been watching the Olympics here and there. Great to see Simone Biles really light it up, of course. Really, really great stuff. Clown Goal, a little over 3 months left till I hit my year anniversary as a channel member. Can't wait. It's been a long ride. Great to be a member, Ian. Thank you so much, Clown Go. I appreciate all my day ones, all my peeps that really are supporting the channel. It all goes right back into what I do for you guys. And I can speak for a lot of dedicated content creators out there, many of them that may be watching this or even are on the stream, like my buddy The Endorsement right there, as well as Drew's Food Reviews that are putting it out on the daily, Jackie Hero Food Reviews as well too there, and of course all the biggies that you may see on the platform that are still putting out that content. There's a lot of fun stuff. There's a lot of great stuff that people put out in the way that they do it, and the way that they do it definitely resonates with their audiences there, and that's what makes YouTube what it is. So I'm glad I'm able to contribute to my my little section of this platform, and I'm glad that you guys are along for the ride. And to think that it's already been a year as well too that way. This has been a very fast one at the same time as well. So. And yes, Steven, it's definitely hot in Pasadena. I still live in Pasadena as well, and it's no joke. It is no joke right now, absolutely. The fact that with my car being a hybrid, I actually have the ability to run my AC without having the engine constantly going, so I don't mind it so much. I actually would rather just sleep in my car for a night and then just get up in the morning and go from there, because it's been like that. So you already know, even in Maryland, official channel of the Frog Mafia, same deal. You already know. You already know. Let's see here. Drew, is it Oreo time yet? Well, I don't know. There may be something Oreo related. That's kind of funny. You know, you're a clairvoyant, my brother from another, I guess I should say, at the same time for Drew. But good times there. I think Connor Brown, it's always a banging situation when Ian goes live on YouTube. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Stephen Krubius, no more Honda. No, I have a new Honda. I have a 23 Honda Accord Hybrid Sport. So I actually traded in the original that I had last Labor Day, actually, early in September. It was like a birthday present when I was turning 50, and basically upgraded with the same, different, like a newer color of it naturally, but it's the Hybrid Sport. I love the Accord. I always have, Steven. So I'm in love with that car as well. So it's actually in that Still Night Pearl, which is the color, and it's the Sport variant. So it's awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the mileage is insane on it, about 50 miles to the gallon on average. I don't drive it too much, but at the same time, it's just, I love the screens, the Bluetooth, everything with it. I mean, it's all the new stuff. It's fun. It's definitely fun. Official channel. Anyone else bummed that Joey's World Tour isn't uploading often lately? I noticed that every so often it's kind of like intermittent depending upon what he puts up there. So I may have to shoot him a message and say, you know, what's going on? What's going on over there? So good times. Yes, Steven, all tech. You know where we come from back in the day, working in wireless, and obviously with Apple and all your good stuff as well too there. I've always been an Android guy. I think you know that. So I'm definitely a huge fan of that action for Android Auto. So I definitely love the everything with it. So good times, definitely good times. All right, guys, it is time for me to grab the goodies. If you guys need to be taking care of anything that you need to right now, you've got about a minute or so to do so. So I'm going to go grab what I have to, do what you got to do, and then I'll be back in just a second. Connor Brown jumping in real quick before the break, sending you love from Virginia. Always love watching your videos. Connor, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat donation as always. And of course, you guys are going to be listed down below. Anyone who may be contributing to the platform, of course, tonight will be listed there, as well as anyone maybe off, actually offsite onto PayPal, which I won't know till after the fact. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's about half of a combo here in in Southern California. But I appreciate that. That goes right back to it there. Shout outs to you there, Connor. I appreciate it greatly, for sure. So, all right, so sit tight. I'll be back in just a moment. We'll get this going. I can't wait to give this a go, and I will be right on back. So see you soon. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, we are back. Sweet Shay, what food are you going to show us today? All will be revealed. James Morrison says we're going to be doing some birthday cake Oreos. I know you shop at Vons. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. No. Unfortunately, no. And Larry, I did see a picture that was sent to IG. I have not checked it just yet, but I will be checking to see what's going on there. Let's see. Deppy Slide. Ian, before we get started on the review, can you give a birthday shout out to my friend Harper? He's been having a tough time at his job lately and could use some good energy right now. Well, shout outs over to Harper for sure. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Harper. Happy birthday to you. Health, happiness, and success always in that order. And everything is definitely temporary when it comes to going through anything rough. So just remember, there's always better times than not. And as long as you keep the focus, stay positive, I think you'll find that everything will be good in time. Just wait it out. This too shall pass. So you'll be okay, Harper. You'll be okay. Shout outs to you there. No worries there, Deppy. Glad I can do that there. Kalongo thinks it's going to be Mr. Beast cookies. Oh, no, no, no. Now, for some of you eagle-eyed viewers out there, you may have noticed when I went to grab a quick drink early on in the stream, I kind of went off camera and pulled up something to drink real quick. And if you guys know where this is from, let's just say it's a McDonald's cup. And lo and behold, they have brought back the Oreo cookies and cream pie. So I definitely wanted to shoot on over. I thought about making this as structured content, but I did a review of this fully when it first came out, and I figured, you know what, I'm not even going to go back and look at that. Let's just do it fresh from here and see if they've made any changes to it from what I remember the last time. So I thought, I kind of felt like having this right now. I mean, it's Friday night. This definitely sounds like it's pretty awesome to go in on, and I figured it is what it is. Klon Go, yes, McDonald's Diet Coke. I am addicted to these. When they were like $1, I loved them. At $1.49, I still love them. It is really kind of like a guilty pleasure with that as well. So let me put up a little protection for my laptop here, and we'll give this a go. So I figured, let's get, oh yeah, I remember this now. Let's get this action going here. So I'm gonna slide it out for you and kind of do like I do on my channel, like normal. But as you can see, we've got an Oreo cookie crust. And of course, it's got a little bit of little granules of white action right over there too, I guess the sprinkles. And on the inside, we have a cream filling and crushed Oreo action right there. So this is looking pretty tasty. And actually, I think this looks better than when I initially reviewed it. Looks pretty solid. You guys be the judge of that. If you can go back into my McDonald's playlist and find this video, let me know if you think this actually looks better than the one that I did, because this looks legit. This looks straight out legit right now. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I break it down the middle or just take a bite? What would you guys like to see? If you want to see a bite, give me a thumbs up. If you don't want to see a bite and to break it, give me a thumbs down. So let's see what you guys do. We'll keep it interactive with this one and just see there. This is fairly warm as well, so fairly fresh when I got this as well too there. So it has like a little bit of warmth to it. It is what it is. Looks like you guys just want me to take a bite. Oh, we got plenty of thumbs up here. Okay, let's give this a go. We're just gonna take a bite. Normally I like to break them in the middle right there, so we may need to go for a couple of bites to get to the middle. So let's give this a shot, guys. Here we go. And you know, theoretically, Drew's Food Reviews was right. This was an Oreo situation. It just wasn't the original cookie, something like that. I was thinking of doing the mint chip, but like naturally, I'm glad I kind of threw you off by doing something Oreo related, just not the legit version of the cookie itself. But look at that, guys. It's looking fresh. This thing looks like it is packed with the good stuff. So you guys all want to see a bite? Here we go. It's the all new, or the returning, I should say, Oreo cookies and cream pie from Mickey D's. Let's peep this out. Oh, there is a lot more cream in this than I first reviewed it. I remember that. Ooh, the Oreo is strong on this, actually. Guys, look at that. Look at that action. Loaded. Oh my God. And it's warm. Wow. Let's do another couple of bites, shall we? You know, it's not because I'm hungry right now, and the fact that I'm in this underground fallout shelter deep beneath that looks like maybe a sports stadium. But this is bomb right now. This is bomb. There is so much cream in this. Wow. That is a loaded situation. I'm almost sorry that I'm not reviewing this fully because doing a structured piece of content better in HD would be pretty awesome. But guys, the crushed Oreo on the inside is amazing. Overall, fairly flavorful of that crust right there as well. You have the little sprinkles on the very top of it on top of that too. And guys, overall, a very delicious situation. So what do you think? Should I finish this? You want to see me finish this whole thing? If you want to see me eat this whole thing in a couple of bites, give me a thumbs up again if you want me to finish it, because I rarely finish what I usually review. But this actually is really kind of calling my name to finish this out. But definitely a lovely situation indeed. Yes, it looks like a cookies and cream Pop-Tart. Kind of has a little bit of that vibe, but man, it is loaded. It is absolutely loaded with the cream in this, guys. Really, really good. Tony wants the big bite. I'm going to do one more bite, and then we'll do the bigger bite at the very end. But guys, this is really good. Wow. There is so much cream in this. I'm dropping a little piece here. Wow. Very tasty. Very tasty. This was about $2 now. Used to be about $1.69, $1.79, the way things are going. But amazing, guys. Amazing situation. Fresh, if you can get these right out the oven or fairly close to it, a lovely thing indeed. And again, the flavor of the Oreo is really shining through on this there. Lots of the bits. And of course, with the sprinkles being an added little bit of crunch in there. Yes, foodie, I should have gotten some milk. That would have been a good idea. Absolutely. But being that I'm at this undisclosed location, this bunker underground, you know, because of the whole apocalyptic thing we're dealing with right now. That's the theme tonight. Solo dolo is all I can do with this right now. But I'm glad I'm giving this a shot. The cream is banging. The flavor is really good. And again, the Oreo flavor is coming through nicely. And I'm glad that this is back along with like an Oreo frappe. They have like an Oreo frappe situation, which looked like it was crazy sweet that they were advertising this with as a drive-through. But loveliness indeed. Let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. But guys, drop some comments down below. Let me know if you've had this before, if you've had it since it's been back, as I know it's not available everywhere apparently, only in select markets, and I guess as it rolls through the summer. But let me know if you've given this a shot, and if you have, what did you think of it the first time that you gave this one a go? And if you do have it in the area, are you going to be giving this one a shot? I'd venture to guess you might if you enjoyed it, but drop those comments down below and let me know, and let's hit that one last bite. Hang on. A big bite, shall we? So much cream on that. Wow. Oh my God. That is a tasty dessert. Very tasty. Man, I am very happy that I re-reviewed that. So, score-wise, hang on. Doesn't really go quite with Diet Coke, but I'll take it. Overall score, I think it would have been nice to have some official packaging for this that looks a little different than just the generic McCafé pie. I'm going to do a 9 out of 10 on this one. Obviously, the original Oreo is always going to be the bombest situation of all. So this is right up there in terms of what it is, especially for a novelty type of pie, you know, for it as well. 240 calories, I believe, for one of these as well, too. So it's not horrible. But guys, very, very tasty on that. Just the overall flavor of it and the official license from Oreo is a banging thing. You already know. James, love the glasses in some of the videos. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're digging that. Believe it or not, that was pretty much because I wanted to cover what I've got here currently right now, which if I go closer, you may see it as I go over. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of like a cyborg eye. But yes, you already know. Very, very fun with that as well. And I love the Thug Life glasses from back in the day. So really, really good. You'll probably see me start to just use those ongoing for a little bit. I go into my little phases here and there. So good times, good times. Larry, I will pay for your next food review if you don't say situation just one time. You are too funny, Larry. Too funny. Let's see, Connor Brown. I'm going to go try that tomorrow because that looks heavenly. It is. It really is. It just kind of gets stuck in the very back of your mouth, though. That's the only thing with these pies. But really, really good. I got to admit, really good. And yes, Deppy, I should have gotten some milk for the dunking situation. I'm just glad that I was able to give it a go. Like I said, with this undisclosed location that I'm in, being held captive at the same time. Spence, I've never flown a drone. I would like to, though. Absolutely would like to. I know my buddy Ken over at KBD Productions TV is very big on that. I remember a bunch of years back seeing the drone that he uses, which was really cool. But there are so many newer ones nowadays. That would be kind of cool to maybe add down the road to spice things up just a little bit. You already know. So good times, good times. Sweet Shay, was that whipped cream? Sorry, I'm not a big fan of whipped cream. No. It was like a vanilla type of cream. It's got the essence of the Oreo cream, but it's a little different. But really, really good. I got to admit, it was really, really tasty. Sweet Shay, your brother has a drone. Very nice. Very, very nice. Tony Montana, finally got my hands on the McDonald's cookies and cream pie this Monday. Highly enjoyed it. Definitely one of the top three. I agree. This is really tasty there. And you guys all know, I love Oreo, as most of you guys know as well, too. You guys do on top of that. But I'm a huge fan of their pumpkin, which I really can't wait for, as well as the holiday pie. Those are my two favorites by far. The holiday pie is a guilty pleasure because of that vanilla crust that it's got there. So I'm excited to get into that one for sure. Connor, back in the day, I always went to McDonald's for their apple pie. Now, was that when it was fried, or did you like the baked one? Because they've made some changes here and there. The fried pies over at Popeyes, I have to admit, are pretty amazing. So that's easily something to go in on if you want the fried aspect. The baked is good, though. Mickey D's is good for the baked goodies. Let's see here. Always mix it with the Oreo McFlurry. That sounds crazy, Connor. That sounds pretty good, actually, though, too. Pretty good. Tony, I saw the post from Chris Pratt regarding the 10-year anniversary of the MCU Guardians. Yep, Guardians of the Galaxy film. Can't believe it's actually been that long. Same thing, but whenever I see anything above 10, 20, 30 years, like for The Matrix and a few other things from back in the day, it kind of makes me feel like my age is like, it's crazy, you know? So I feel you with that. 10 years does feel like it's gone by pretty quickly, for sure. Let's see. Yes, I have heard of HelloFresh, Larry. Absolutely. Absolutely, with those meal kits and stuff. Michael Domayer, $1.69 in Detroit, or you can get a cookies and cream and apple pie for $3. Okay. Love the holiday pie. Yes, same thing, Mike. Yeah, same thing. The price is going to vary a little bit. I was surprised. I actually mentioned during the drive-thru, I'm like, oh, wow, it's $2.09 for this one here. I guess maybe because of the name, or, you know, naturally I kind of expect it here in Southern Cali, but, you know, at the same time, it's kind of what's going around there. But it's nice to know in certain places around the country, you're not seeing it as high. I mean, I envy you guys. I really do. It's pretty awesome. Connor, the baked was your favorite. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of baked, although I do like the fried stuff once in a while as well. Church's makes a good fried pie. There was, I think, a strawberry cheesecake I did, and all of their stuff is like fried over there. So take a look at the Church's stuff on my channel, and you'll see some action there. It's pretty good. Definitely pretty good. Tony Schilt, you should have tried the frosted chocolate cake cereal. It was only out in July. Oh man. Yeah, naturally, just so you guys know, beginning to roll into the stores, I believe this Sunday, if not already, at Targets, all the Monster cereals are coming back. So Count Chocula. There's going to be one that actually mixes like all of them together, and they're coming out with the Carmela Creeper that we did last holiday as well. So there'll be that coming out too. So yes, I will be checking out some goodies there. I don't know if I'll re-review those, because I believe I did a good chunk of those cereals the last time. But yeah, that frosted chocolate cake, that sounds like it would have been good for sure. Absolutely there. Deppy, you just learned today that BoJack Horseman started 10 years ago. Crazy stuff. I mean, time is just flying. It really is. Nere, do I have any thoughts on Elon Musk, I think you want to say there? He's been going a little crazy with lately, in my opinion. You know, he's a little out there at the same time, but he does get the conversation moving naturally, because he obviously is the richest man in the world. And he's got a lot going on there with SpaceX and the rest of everything going on, including X in general. So yes, I know he's a very much an interesting character. Absolutely there. Connor Brown, shout outs to you there. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And of course, that's going to be listed down below, all the goodies for you. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Let's see. There's going to be Spaceballs 2. What? No. I guess I'm not surprised, but in a way, I guess I am surprised at the same time. But I'm going to have to do some searching after online about that, just to see, because you got me all interested now. Clown Go, I think my favorite pie from McDonald's is the pumpkin pie. Yep, definitely. I love it too. I love it with the cream, and it's really awesome, especially when it's not expired. Yes, if you remember what I did last year, yes, Claw, I remember as well. It's the fresher, the better. Except for the ones that people just don't care, and they just give you something that's been sitting since 11 o'clock in the morning, and you're getting it for a review at night. It is what it is. Tony got his hands on the returning Smoky BLT QPC. Very nice. And wow, you lit up. You know, you always light up these comments with these combos, Tony. Side of fries, cookies and cream pie, a Diet Coke for the drink. Great dinner, I thought. I would think so too. I'm right there with you. I am okay with that. I am definitely okay with that. So guys, I'm excited about the multi-streaming stuff that I'm going to try for you guys, because like I said, it's a matter of just kind of getting the channel out there and to kind of keep those things moving forward, and just anything with technology, just to kind of put it out there. I'm excited for it. Ride, share, live. Love your food reviews and your unbridled enthusiasm. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout outs to you there. I hope this stream is finding you well, my friend, as well too. Wherever you may be watching this from. I have a lot of fun doing what I do, and that's the thing about anything that you do in life. You want to make sure you just have a blast doing it there, because nothing is guaranteed for any of us. It's important to really follow your passions, whether it's a hobby, whether it's something professional you want to do, and just have a good time, and just don't let anything get to you there. You know, comments from people that you see that you don't know. I never get bothered by any of that stuff, because it's just, it is what it is. Everyone's going to have an opinion, and that's okay. But like I said, I appreciate it either way when there's interaction here on the channel, and I appreciate you digging the content as well. Ride, share, live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Week old pies from Mickey D's. Yes, you already know, Drew. Savers fam, what's going on, man? Good to see you. What it be, what it do. Best reviewer ever. Thank you. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you as always. We're just putting it down like we do, you know, here on the channel, and have a lot of fun doing it at the same time. I'm looking forward to getting back to my regular content as this week goes on here. Once I get out of this holding cell that I'm in here right now as well, if I'm kind of like locked in. Wherever I'm at here, I'll be able to find my way home after. But it's a good time. It's a good time. Official channel, The Frog Mafia. Wise Ian. You got, you know, life is too short, like you always hear me say. I try not to get too preachy with it, but, you know, it's just a matter of just doing what it is that's making you as happy as can be and as fulfilled as you can be, and go from there. So it is what it is. Funky Fresh, where you at? I'm where I am, Funky. It's what it is. So Funky Fresh is definitely putting it down as always. I'm glad to see him here in the chat too. There, he's been a very busy guy, as you can see. He is definitely an A-class rapper extraordinaire, just so you guys know, from back in the day. And he's got the chains to prove it around his neck. Just look at that profile picture in the avatar right there. You already know. Show enough, Drew. Yes. You got my message from that too. When I saw that shirt on Instagram, I'm like, I know exactly who I'm forwarding this to. The cat cutter himself. I gotta send this over to you. You already know. Ride, share, live. Do you eat all the food you review after recording, or do you throw it away? I take the protein out of it, and I save that, and I usually use it with other things. But sometimes if I don't get to it in time, it does kind of become what it becomes. It can probably cure a disease after a while. So I'm like, yeah, I should probably get rid of this. But usually I take the protein out, and I throw away the stuff around it from there. Larry Nean, yes, I think someone did kidnap me. It is what it is. It is what it is. Funky, show the rest of the place. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to figure something out here if I can kind of find a way to lift my equipment off of this base that I have here, or maybe just do like a mobile. I'm probably gonna be doing this undisclosed location again. Once we do the multi-stream, I think we'll probably get that going there, so I'll be able to kind of show a few things that I have, as long as I can get the okay from my captors here. So we'll have to see. I don't want anyone to break into this bunker that I'm in here right now. We'll have to see. Let's see. Ride, share, live. Why aren't you on TikTok? I am actually. I just haven't posted there in just a little bit. I do have a TikTok. I believe it's the same as my Instagram. It's Peep This Out Reviews. So you'll be able to find it there. Ian K, do you describe yourself as an eater? I wouldn't say an eater. I would say an experiencer, if that's such a word, because that's actually a broad term. If I can say eater, I mean, obviously, I mean, we all eat, right? I mean, we all love to eat. But I would say I'm an experiencer, because as I'm getting older, I want to have more and more experiences with things. So I definitely want to consider myself an experiencer, so to speak. Like if I go to, like, say, like a UFO retreat in the desert or something kind of fun like that, which I'd like to do at some point, that would be like an experiencer for that genre, or an experiencer for a haunted house tour, or something that I would do like that around the holiday time. We would go to like to special filming locations and stuff that I would do in the past. Stuff like that. I think I would probably say an experiencer at the same time. Let's see. Deppy, Pete, that is crazy, but it's good that you're not to waste the food, so I understand. Yes, I try not to, and considering the prices of food these days, that's the reason why I've been kind of being a little bit more vigilant about making sure that I use the proteins a little bit more, because of that. Because from what I'm spending on it, guys, it's not cheap to run this channel, believe me, because of all the stuff that I do with it. It's definitely something that I factor with a budget every month, and it's really something that, you know, naturally when you're really hardcore and you're serious about making sure you have the new stuff as well as things that you're interested in, it takes money to do that stuff. So, you know, the easier it's made, the better, obviously. But that's the goal, is to really kind of bring you that stuff, along with my own little personal slant on how I do it, of course. So you already know. You already know. Stephen Elliott, hey Ian, if you had to take one fast food meal item, past or present, to a desert island, what would it be? Ooh, I would probably take a epic stuffed crust pizza from Papa John's, because that is like my go-to when I really like want to eat my feelings, and I'll say I'm going through something and I just know I want to get a pizza. It's got to be stuffed crust, you know, naturally there, because that's pizza for me is life. I love pizza. So that would be something that I would take for me. Specifically that one would be the garlic stuffed crust for sure. Papa John's does it right with that. It's just because it's so thick, the crust itself, and it's like a huge breadstick in the back, which I love it there. Nothing against the other versions. I mean, Little Caesars does it well. Pizza Hut is like classic for it as well too. But Papa John's version, it's thicker, it's dense, and their sausage is pretty awesome too, along mixing with the banana peppers and that garlic sauce. It's just banging situation, you already know. Let's see. Lux Cravings Box. Taco Bell. I still haven't had a chance to give that a shot. I mean, they're basic items, so maybe we'll see about that at some point. We'll have to see. Let's see, Drew. What do you call a magician who lost his magic? Very nice, Drew. I appreciate that. IAN me. That's cool. That is pretty cool. Larry Nguyen, if I had dinner with a famous celebrity, who would that be? Easily Harrison Ford. By far, my all-time favorite actor. Love Harrison Ford. Love everything that he's in. Ever since I was a kid, just fantastic. I'm excited to see his turn as Thaddeus Ross in The Brave and the Bold, the new Captain America movie coming out, or Brave New World, I should say. It's going to be awesome to see him as Red Hulk. Spoiler alert. And yes, Bud Smelly, I am excited for that Alien movie like you wouldn't believe. I want all of the items at all these movie theaters. I want that popcorn head. I want the face hugger. I want all of it. I am so excited for Alien Romulus. I watched the panels at Comic-Con. I watched all those panels, actually. The Masters of the Universe panel from Mattel. Everything, all of it. I watched that whole convention. I was streaming all of that stuff at night. Finishing my content. When I blew my eye out last week, I was actually watching. I had literally felt like I had like an ice pack on my eye, and I'm watching with one eye. I'm super excited about it. Super, super excited about it. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Last couple of things here, guys. Wow, we're already coming up on almost 9 o'clock here. So before I do my little quick wrap up, let's see. James Morrison, what are the top 3 ways of making money on social media, Instagram in particular? Well, it's sponsorships is probably the main thing, and obviously with affiliate marketing, as well as certain products that you would recommend that you can point towards a store in there as well too that way. So very quickly, affiliate marketing using Instagram, of course, and of course social networking naturally on the platform that you can do, but usually paid sponsored posts as well. I know that I'm throwing a bunch of things at you at one time here. But for Instagram as well too, for merch, if you have a presence as well too, you can actually have your own shop. You have a certain amount of followers. But the biggest things primarily are going to be affiliate marketing and actually merch, and also sponsored posts from a lot of vendors and companies that are actually more into the formats now. YouTube is fast becoming the second way, the second best way to do that, because people are moving on to the quicker forms of content. As well, which I'm trying to kind of do a little bit here and there. Eventually I'll get there. So that's kind of what I think are the main ways in order to do that. I hope that makes sense for you, James. Hopefully when I watch this back there, I was as clear as I can be for you with it there. We can always go into more detail on future streams about that stuff too. And then the last thing, Ride and Share Live. Do you record in your car with the AC on or off? Actually, I've been doing it more on lately because I have a hybrid now, which doesn't run the engine. After a certain while, the battery gets a little lower, and then the engine kind of kicks in, and then it kind of charges the battery. But I've been keeping the air a little bit on more often than usual now, so because it doesn't vibrate a lot of things there as well too. So I've really been very happy about that. at the same time. Funky Fresh, dense sausage. This is a family show. Good old Funky. You gotta love him. You gotta love him. You do. You just have to. Well, guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you guys for making this day very special for me, because whenever I do a live stream and you guys are all on here, it very much is a special day for me. I enjoy doing this stuff. I enjoy looking forward to putting it out for you. I enjoy filming. I enjoy doing what I do here on the platform and putting it out into the ether for all of you guys to consume wherever you're watching this from, around the country, around the planet. It blows me away to think about, you know, the fact that the reach is as far as it is with YouTube, and naturally being out there on live, soon to be multiple places on live, which I'm excited to get into. I'm very, very excited and very happy about that. And I'm very humble and very grateful that you guys spend a little bit of your Friday nights with me as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is all going out to every single one of you guys. Like I always say, whatever you may be going through right now, just understand that it's temporary. I have to listen to myself sometimes when I'm going through what I'm going through, because sometimes I think the world is falling. But as long as we do what we have to do in the most positive way possible, and you have positive people around you, and you have the people who care about you and love you around you, there's nothing that you cannot do. So keep focusing on what you have to. And again, thank you so much for doing what you guys do and enjoying the content that I'm putting out there again. I greatly appreciate the love and support, and I'm glad that I can do it for you. For as long as I can, I'm going to be doing it. And I greatly appreciate the fact that you guys are interacting and letting me know, especially on direct media. You guys all reach out on social media to me, and I appreciate that. I try and get back to every single one of you guys as much as I can. I know that with the comments on my videos as well, it gets very difficult because my schedule is crazy now, just with the filming and then my world outside of that and everything in between. It's hard to find places or times to sleep, believe it or not. So shout outs to every one of you guys. I know this is going on a little bit of a soapbox, but I just want you to know in a very roundabout way, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and you guys, I think, should know that and feel that what you see from me is what you get. I try and be as authentic as I can on camera. I really am as enthusiastic about what I'm reviewing because I'm having a good time checking something out on camera, and I know that I'm going to be putting it out there for you guys to hopefully help you make some informed decisions on some goodies as well. So shout outs to every single one of you. I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or two until this time's out. I'll try and answer as much as I can. And then you'll find this stream replay up 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, the 3rd of August, and then some brand new content coming on Sunday is what I have the plan there. And then Monday will most likely be off, just to kind of rest this at the same time. And then we'll be back on Tuesday again. And then the week will just kind of continue on. Like I said, I'm in pre-production on a few different things that you're going to see soon. And then we'll go from there. So it's been very, very busy. I'm definitely never at a loss for content, which is awesome. So I'm excited about that. And plus the fact of we're getting closer to the 11th anniversary, and then as well as my own birthday coming next month. So it's going to be a fun ride. So shout outs to every single one of you guys. You already know what it is. Kyle Broussard, definitely replay tomorrow. And homie hugs to every single one of you guys as well. I hope this stream replay, when you're watching it after 3 p.m. on Saturday, finds you guys well. On top of it, let me know what you thought, any ways that you think I can improve. And if you're excited about the multi-streaming aspect of my live streaming that's going to start soon, I'm super excited about that. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you'd like to see from that, what platforms you think you might like to see it on. And I'm going to find ways to interject the chats from all of those together once I get that going as well. So I'm going to be here for just a little while. Again, in the chat for just a bit here. Ride, share, live. I appreciate you, my friend. Thanks so much. I'm glad you're digging the content. And all the amazing peeps here in the chat. You guys rock. You already know what it is. Great to see everybody in here as well. Lynn Sanger, thanks so much for jumping in. Matt Dummett, you have a great weekend as well. Spence, you stay frosty. You already know how to do it. Larry Nguyen is having cup and noodles. Very nice. Talking to Nayray with that one. Claw and Go, shout outs to you there. We're coming up on your anniversary as a channel member as well. I appreciate all of you guys subscribing on Patreon, as well as the memberships here as well too. And as well just taking a share, taking an interest in what I've got going on over here as well. You stay frosty, Ride Share Live. You stay frosty for sure. And yes, it is the fastest hour of the week. We'll see if we can kind of stretch that as we get closer towards the end of the year with a little bit extra content there because we're going to be rounding it out. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Watch for the new content coming soon. And again, I appreciate the well wishes from my eye situation last week as well too for all of you guys. The fact that you guys care as much as you do really makes a difference to me, and it brings a smile to my face. So just know that I see you guys and I appreciate you. So with that, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream for Friday, August 2nd, 2024. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, everybody. Thanks so much for showing up tonight, and I will definitely catch you guys on the next one. It is time for me to definitely, I think, probably grab another Diet Coke because I am super thirsty again. It's all good. So shout outs to you there. I love all of you guys. And with that, peace. I'm out.